Hello everybody, thank you for joining me. I'm sorry about the croaky voice. I'm here just to show you a flip through of a journal that I've finished, and I love it, but it's one of a chunky, it's very chunky. So let's see what she measures. She measures 6 by 9.5. I'm going to put that down because I forget. She has a rounded spine really, so it's about 2 inch, and then, you know, if you don't like gator mouth journals, this isn't for you. But I decorated it open, things that I wanted to put in ended open. It is 3 3/4 at the gator mouth, but she stands up beautifully. So you can have her nicely on a shelf. There's, you know, does stand up. So on the front, this is actually made with thick card packaging, recycled packaging, and then there is a lining of upholstery fabric. On the spine there is a sewn faux leather. So there's, although we've got this lovely trim down here, the whole spine goes from there to there, is a thick faux leather sewn on spine to give it extra strength. There's clusters. This is some fabulous burlap that I had in my stash. This is some vintage fabrics, and this is an actual Art Deco button on there, and they are very collectible, very expensive to buy Art Deco buttons, and I've had that in my stash a while and just wanted to share it. And on the back it has a lovely tag on there because I felt that went with the flower theme of the lovely material that it's made of. The fastening is actually stuck on, and there's a little bulb pin on here with a little bird and what have you. It's a bit stiff at the minute, needs using. You know, it's got plenty of strength to it, but it's you know, it needs moving a little bit. So as well as the 2 layers then, so you've got the thick card, you've got the upholstery fabric. On the inside also there is some lovely cardstock on there. This one making a pocket, and in here we have a lovely little booklet that goes in there, and there's a mixture of so many different printables in here, and this is actually an image from Tina at Shabby Dabby Doodah, and she can go in there. Also the Birds of a Feather is our printable, so there's a whole mixture. I just love doing just having that junky mixed eclectic feel to this one. Here we have altered envelope. I left this on. I loved it. I just love it because the Royal Mail, supporting youth mental health with action for children, Royal Mail North and West Yorkshire, and a second, that is actually as it's come to us. And I just thought, and especially if, you know, whoever buys this isn't from the UK, it's just a little bit of memorabilia and what's, you know, what's been stamped here. On this side we have a lovely tag. So these are the botanical tags, botanical set from Rachel at Roxy Creations. Here we have a lovely journaling card in there. Avocado dyed, our own avocado dyed paper, so there is plenty of space to write as well. Look at this lovely bird. This is out of an old birds of Great Britain. So that's plenty of it. Flips up place. This is out of an old, I think about the 1950s Guinness Book of Records here in the UK. That's a lovely pocket with a little slim tag. Another pocket here, and a collage tag. It's also got some vellum pockets, so it's a double tag with ephemera in. Recycled paper. Here we have, there's lots of flippy fold outs on here that I wanted to put in, and probably why it's thick, but I really like it. There's plenty of places, hidden little spots. We've got some of my sewn dressmaking paper down there. Here we have a tag tuck with another tag tucked into it. Excuse me. Take that out of there. You've got a hinge tag to write in there, and it fastens on. These are out of an old, really old novel. Collage. Try to put a little bit of interest on most pages. Here we have a lovely card that fits in that pocket, all with lovely butterflies on. And then at the bottom here, there's space for little tickets. 2 more tags. And again there. This is from the Wildflowers Book of the UK, a vintage book. So it's got some sewn clusters on there, and in here it has a lovely tag, again with one of my beaded clusters on it. A little pocket at the bottom with some itty bitties on there. It's 2 signatures, so it gives you 100 pages in total, front and back, 100 sheets. This is a big envelope with a double tag in it, and you can get some avocado dyed paper in there. Here, a little pocket with some side tickets, little tab there. This is actually from jelly printing. Little pocket there for that to go in. Then we have another little flippy out envelope, and in here you've got a lovely tag there with a lovely pearl cluster, and you can close it, and then you have another tag in there, and then you can open it and write underneath. I love that. Another pocket, double tag inside. Here you've got a tag in there. This opens out for some writing space. That's the end of the first signature. The second signature, I've got another set of birds on there. And here, this is the Field Guide to the Plant Life of Britain and Europe. Got some space for writing inside there. Got some lovely mushrooms. Lovely pocket. There's plenty, if you like pockets and plenty of tags, this is ideal. There's plenty of pockets in this one. I don't always put as many in as this, but I've made all this ephemera to go in here. some collage with some faux washi. There we have a hinged tag. Again, another piece from the 1950s Reader's Digest. It's on about the weather. Then we've got a cluster there with dressmaking paper. We've got a lovely tag and pocket there. Big long pocket there with space for tags inside. So that big one, long one at the back. And then a small one. You could put a larger tag in if you wanted. I've just put that small one in to go with that. This is a collage that makes up a tab. Again, here you've got a side pocket, and it's got some little smaller tags in there from Birds of a Feather that just fit in there nicely. Lovely bird out of Edith Holden. 2 more pages out of the old novel. Bit of collage on there. Another big pocket with a big tag. Side tuck. You could even take some of the ephemera out and use it in another journal of your own. You know, there's plenty. And then we have a lovely journaling card in there. There we go. And here we have just some, put that in so that you could use some edgings or tabs to match in. And then in here a little pocket at the bottom with a little tag and ticket. Here we have a postcard printable in there, and then in the corner tuck I've put some little things to fussy cut. Another pocket, large journaling card there, and that's lovely. I love that with the alliums on. So although in this there's you know these 100 pages front and back, it feels a lot more because you've got a lot of interactive pieces where you know, flippy out is where you've got space to write and do a lovely tag, not tag, journaling card there. Again, one of my beaded clusters. Envelope here. This again is out of that book. You have to turn it round if you want to read that side, so it was right way round for looking at. So that's that lovely tag, big lovely journal card really. And then on here we have this envelope, lovely gold one. I just liked it, thought it went nicely. And then put bits and bobs inside there, and then in the top of there the other side of that, but also I've put some, put that down that side. I've got an altered baked paper clip from Birds of a Feather kit printable, so I can't latch it up. Excuse me, I've got to lean over to get it on. There we go. And some Edith Holden poem. There we go. It's just got a bit of a tab on the top for turning that, writing space, recycled packaging, and then a big pocket, lovely collaged card on there, and again there. That's one of Out of Tracy's large books. Love that page. Here we've got a little fold up tag with a little cluster pinned on, little tab. Here another fold out and collaged mushrooms. As you can see, there's plenty of places to write, but there's plenty of points of interest. Another envelope, flippy up envelope, and then on this side where it's stuck, I've just got a tuck to put a little tag. Here we've got a little pocket, and I've put a footy cut butterfly in to use in there. Then on here we've got a lovely space for putting all bits and bobs. And then on this one, this is another piece of Guinness Book of Records, and then we've just got a little pocket there to put some tickets. And then here we have a pocket there and a pocket there. Side tuck with a card on it with a bead. And then here we have a card that opens out, tucked in there. So you can see why it's quite fat. And then at the end, the maker's mark and two nice further tags. So there we go. I love it. I love this one because it's stuffed with all sorts that you can play with, and yet still have loads of writing papers as well. So thank you so much for joining me for this flip through. It will be going into my Etsy shop shortly. Have any questions, please let me know down below, or if you're interested in buying this quickly before it goes in the Etsy shop, you can always email me. So thanks for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed that. Take care.